robbing a widow or beating a child. It's a mortal sin.
A wall is an immorality. It's not who we are as a nation. It's an old way of thinking.
I hate the wall. I think it's immoral. I think it's wasteful.
Are we a country that puts a wall between ourselves and an allied nation? A wall is an immoral symbol for our country.
Well, that couldn't be clear, but wait, there's a caveat. There always is. Some walls are not evil at all. Some walls are necessary and good. So for those of you keeping track of the theology at home, we offer you now a brief tour of walls the Democratic Party has deemed perfectly moral, walls that have received an indulgence. We begin with border barriers in Tunisia and Jordan. Democrats voted to pay for those walls, so obviously they're okay. Israel has walls, too, everywhere, basically protecting its borders with Egypt and Gaza and the West Bank, and Democrats won't criticize those walls. Meanwhile, Pakistan has a massive fence, a wall really, on its border with Afghanistan. It's designed to combat smuggling, terrorism, and illegal immigration, and yet Pakistan still gets plenty of American aid, so that wall's fine, too. Even peaceful Denmark has a wall, it turns out. It's 43 miles long. It's on the German border. It's meant to keep pigs out, so it passes the morality test. Here in the U.S., it turns out we have plenty of moral walls, too. Just this Sunday, Kamala Harris announced her campaign for president. For security, huge swaths of the streets of Oakland, California were blocked, walled off, you might say. With her own security at stake, Senator Harris had no problem with this. They were moral walls, and there are many more moral walls. Benny Johnson of the Daily Caller has set out across America to find more of them. And as you might have guessed, a huge number of the most moral walls we have protect the homes of Democratic donors. Here's a selection of them.
This wall belongs to Jimmy Kimmel. This is magnificent. And it belongs to one of my favorite anti-Trump comedians, Chelsea Handler. We have a barbed wire wall behind us, Rob Reiner. LeBron chooses to protect his castle like a king with a big old wall. George Soros's own personal Great Wall.
Well, it's quite a list, and there are more, but it's not surprising. The more you think about it, there really is only one immoral wall on Earth. No, it's not in China. The Chinese are highly moral, asked Dianne Feinstein. No, the immoral wall is the proposed wall on our southern border, the one that might keep future Democratic voters out. And for that reason alone, it's immoral. Well, since that one big wall is so immoral, Democrats badly want to impeach Trump for the sin of wanting to build it. Billionaire activist Tom Steyer just held a special town hall where he stoked